Hi everyone. I wanted to come back to my videos and talk about something that's kind of on the subject as I'm trying to keep the promise that I had to do 2 weeks of daily videos. It didn't quite plan out that way with the holidays, and I just gave myself spaciousness to not show up on video every day. But I do come back to it time and time again. I think today is the 10th day or maybe 11th day out of the 15 that I promised. And although they didn't all fit into the end of 2022, I consider it even more fun. I'm reframing it to bridge into this new year. So you'll be getting several days of this new year of my musings and ideas. What I've been thinking a lot about is, again, keeping promises to myself, keeping promises to ourselves, which is part of the programs, my Safe to Be Me program and my Free to Be Me program. And in Safe to Be Me program, I'm now in my third cohort, and I'm noticing how we all struggle, how ladies struggle with making promises to ourselves and keeping promises. And it'll be interesting for me to see. I'm starting with my men's group next week, so we'll see how men respond to that promise to themselves. But what I see with the women is that we don't have the habit of putting ourselves first. We don't have the habit of showing up for ourselves when there are other things that are happening, when other things disrupt our routine. We tend to be the first to get off our own list. And I imagine, for example, all of us who had children or have children, even when we're hyperextended, even when there is no room for anything more, and one of our children gets sick, we somehow manage to make more room for that one child who gets sick, and we do the impossible. But we don't do that for ourselves. And as I've spoken before, it has a lot to do with our relationship with ourselves and the fact that we don't have much habit to keep our word to ourselves. And it has a lot to do with the kind of wounded masculine energy, because we do expect from others to keep their word. As a woman, I've often met men who were saying one thing but doing other things, where their actions and words weren't coherent, didn't coexist, and I felt that they were out of their integrity. And I think that there are many women who could probably say the same. And yet, in our relationship with ourselves, we don't have that integrity, that cohesion of our own desires, and then backing those wishes up with actions. And I'm not judging, certainly, because obviously this is the path that I'm on and I've been on. But I think it's interesting to take a look, and interesting to talk about, because as we repair our relationship with ourselves, as we learn to reparent ourselves, and keeping promises to ourselves is one of the tools in reparenting toolkit, it's really important to become that which we need others to be for us. And because we cannot really expect others to give us that which we're not giving to ourselves. And as we repair that inner relationship between our inner masculine and inner feminine, and our inner child and inner parent, we cannot expect from outside what we haven't repaired within us. So any of us who have high dreams and have beautiful visions of what we would like out of our life, we won't really be able to build the life of our dreams until we repair that essential relationship within. How many times did I say I wanted to see something change in my life and I expected it from other people? And it wasn't coming until I started becoming that which I expect from other people to myself. And then life and other people do somehow always respond to that healing of my inner split, inner dialogue, inner incohesion or inner coherence. The outside responds to what we are experiencing within. And the way we live with our inner energies will then be reflected outside. The way people show up for us will reflect how we show up for ourselves. The way life responds to our wishes and desires and dreams is the way we set the tone. We are the one. I am the one in my life. It's not my husband or a lover or some other person that will come and complete me or complete my dream or complete my life or give me that which I dream of in my life. It is me showing up for me first, and then the way I treat myself, the way I show up for myself and for my life will be reflected in other people's behavior toward me and in life's expression of me and the my dreams become true when I show up for them, when I nurture them, when I respect them. So just wanted to share this with you. Happy New Year, everyone. I'm still in a little bit of a limbo about this. I'm still kind of in a mode of relaxation, slowly getting back into my routine of working. But of course, my inner energies are always active, and I'm always thinking about these things and putting them to practice and then seeing the results so I can share them with you. All right, everyone. Happy New Year. I'll be back.